and stare at her rear end.
Yep. Oh yeah, that should be. I think everything is ready to go at least, so that's good. And like I said, I'm probably gonna play through this game at least 2 times.
Are we killing Meryl both times?
No.
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get everything.
Are we gonna kill Meryl at least once?
Yes.
Yes.
But it will be up to the chat to decide when that moment comes, what we're gonna do first.
Both times.
No, only one time. Only one time. But yeah, this is definitely my favorite Metal Gear Solid game, or Metal Gear game in general. Because I played it so much when it first came out.
I just love that this game has 2 different endings. One of them canon, the other one not.
Yeah.
And we don't find out which one's canon until like Metal Gear 4.
Well, to be honest, none of them are canon, like, because Meryl just doesn't die. Like, you do escape with Otacon, which is the canon ending, but who the fuck knows what happened to Meryl?
No one, not even Campbell apparently.
Yeah. It's so it still doesn't make any sense whatsoever, but whatever. I don't know which song is playing.
000330011.
Yeah, background music too, but yeah, from which game I have no clue. Might be Subsistence actually, or Substance. Yeah, one of the two.
Best games. I keep forgetting to pull out the box of PS2 and PS3 and Xbox games to dig through them to find Metal Gear. Like, I have Metal Gear 2 sitting right next to me here. Metal Gear 2 Substance for the original Xbox sitting right next to me right now.
Yeah, I think I bought Substance like 2 years ago or something. Although I don't see it here, I only see 2 Subsistence and Snake Eater. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure I bought it on a convention because I was like, oh, I don't even have this one yet. So.
Yeah, I bought MGS2 Substance for $1.
Yeah, it was really
at
cheap.
the game store because I didn't have Metal Gear 2 yet in my collection. And I was like, oh, I'm just gonna have Substance because it's basically the same game.
Yeah, I'm sure it's here somewhere.
But I do have an OG Metal Gear 2 sitting next to me as well.
Yeah, that one I have within reach.
Which I bought for, I think, $1 as well.
Yeah, I do also know there's like a special edition. Well, not special, like a special cover of 4, which I don't have.
Yeah, I don't have that one. I have mine and Crazy's old copy of 4 right here. Because Crazy gave me his copy of MGS4 when he got rid of his PS3.
Yeah.
So I have his and my copy next to me.
Oh yeah.
Like I think my copy was $5, and then I got his for free.
No. So yeah, I'll be playing. We'll check the actual, what's it called, brightness and things like that when we're in the game. I think that's my setting for another game we played because it was way too dark. But yeah, we'll be playing it on PS3. I got the digital edition years ago because I didn't have an original copy of Metal Gear Solid actually, because I had one of those PlayStations that got chipped, so I could play all copied games. So I never had one, but I do have one now. So like, I do have it, PAL version, of course. Because I didn't, well, when I got that PS2, I didn't realize it could play NTSC. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. But this complete in box, which is good. I also have, of course, and I maybe will play this just for fun, but I do have the VR missions one, which I never got why it came in a double CD thing, because it's only one disc, so that already doesn't make sense. And you would say, like, oh, but you do need the original disc from Metal Gear Solid to be even able to play this thing. So you would think they would put like a slot in it for the other disc, but no, you cannot even place a CD in there. So I don't know what they were thinking with the design of this box, but whatever.
The VR's a double stacker? I think mine's only one.
Yeah, it's a double one, yeah. Like,
I think my VR is only a one size.
Yeah, maybe it's only the PAL version of it.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my MGS1 VR disc is just one jewel case. It's not a double stacker.
Yeah, weird. Well, whatever. Oh. It's dumb. But yeah, let's boot this game up. I don't think the before game sequence plays when you start a game, so we'll just kind of sit through that as well. I don't think it's that long, but I could be misremembering it. If there's any problem with the audio, let me know if it's too loud or something. Because I'm hearing it from my TV, but if it gets picked up by my mic or whatever, or on stream, it's just not well enough. Please tell me you do not stretch the image on PS3.
I hope it did.
I think it does. That is kind of horrible, actually. Maybe only these loading screens.
Oh, what game was I playing that had that? Oh, Red Dead Revolver has an option to do 16:9, and it literally just stretches the image. It doesn't upscale it at all.
Yeah.
It just stretches the image to 16:9.
Yeah, I think
so it just looks super fat, but they have an option to scale it back to 4:3.
I think this one is doing it as well, actually. I don't know if I can change that.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Red Dead Revolver had it in the options.
Yeah, let me know if the sound is fine.
Shadow Moses.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
On my TV it looks
They're
even
demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss.
Yeah.
And they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
If I can change my resolution just for me here.
You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. Thereon, you'll have to swim.
It was cutting off the bottom of my screen for me.
High-tech Special Forces Unit
I guess I can
Foxhound,
just squish it on
your
the stream.
former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
Yeah, you can make it
So
more
they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis,
I'm just gonna
with his
guess,
powerful
though, because
psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter.
That looks fine.
Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman.
Decoy octopus.
And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter.
Yeah, this is fine.
And finally, in
As
charge
far
of
as I
them,
can tell.
Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same code name as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret
There
black
was a
op.
better way to, like,
Don't expect
center
any
things.
official support.
Well, whatever. I do need to turn it up for me because I can't hear shit.
I should teach you how to listen to your game audio through your PC with your capture.
I
way
can
you
do that, but it's delayed. That's the problem.
Alright, using Elgato.
Yeah.
Right. Well, rip.
Nah. I'm gonna lower my blinds real quick, and then we'll go. Oops. Restarted the thing. It's fine. Alright. Let's see if I still know how to play this game. I'm gonna say no. Yes, we'll be playing on normal.
I expect a big boss rig.
I never even got that. Ever. Ow!
That's what you get for not getting big boss rank.
See, is the buzzing back now because I moved my...
Yes.
Yes?
Hold on. Hold on.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it.
No, you're good.
I'm going
Okay.
to swat down a couple of
It
bombs
buzzed for a little bit
flying.
because you hit or bumped something.
Yeah. So yeah, the game might be a little bit too bright. But I'm not sure.
It seems fine so far. It's hard to tell with the flash of them.
No.
We'll find out more when Snake gets himself out of the water. Yeah, there we go.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I
Yay, no more
expected.
talking for
You'll have to
me.
take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec,
Not
push the
playing
select
Pokemon
button.
though.
When we need to contact you, the codec will beep.
Oh
When
no,
you
the
hear
new
that
Pokemon
noise,
has a lot of
press the
cutscenes in it
select
too.
button.
Yeah.
The codec's
many.
receiver
Did you hear me,
directly
PLD,
stimulates
when I
the
asked
small
for
lobes of
the
your
game
ear.
and
No one but you
the
will be
Tiny
able to hear
10
it.
Twitter?
Got it. Okay.
Not sure if you
I'm
did.
ready to go.
He does ignore dudes, fine.
Yeah. So yeah, too bright, you think? You did not. Yeah, I asked if you still want to sell that game and if you can give me the details for that Twitter account. I think this is fun. I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit too bright, but yeah.
It's a touch too bright, but it's not terrible.
Let me see. We're not really doing anything important right now, anyways. Properties. Figure video. Oh, might be the contrast that is too high.
Yeah,
actually.
it's a little exposed more than anything. There you go.
Yeah, it's better. Alright. Shit, now I lost track of where that fucker is. There's... no, I think it's just a ration. It's fine, you haven't heard it. Ah, yes.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
But yeah, this is the first Metal Gear game I ever played. I'd never heard about the series before this. Mostly because, yeah, I didn't have an NES. Or an MSX for that matter, so... so that was the thing. But I did have a... like, there was a demo disc that I had with how do you do this elevator thing again? I'm trying to find the buttons, actually. I have to press it? I have to press it, right? Wait. What's the button?
What are you trying to do?
I want to press the elevator button. Oh, I just have to wait. Okay. I thought I had to press the button here. Never mind. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I had the demo, and I think it's only up until you sneak in the building. It's like pretty short. But I loved it a lot. And I think no, wait, I saw... yeah, that's how it is. I saw this game on TV or something, like a commercial, whatever. And I went out specially to buy the PlayStation magazine here to get the demo disc so I could play it.
My first Metal Gear game was Metal Gear Snake's Revenge.
Yeah.
That was my first Metal Gear game. And then I later played Metal Gear 1 on NES. My first time playing or even touching Metal Gear Solid was a PC demo disc. I got at a PC Gamer magazine. And it had Grand Theft Auto. It had a demo for Grand Theft Auto 1, Grand Theft Auto London, MGS1, and I forgot the fourth one. And yeah, the demo was up until you infiltrated the building. Then it was like MGS1 comes out on whatever day it was. Like, go buy the game today. Yeah, that was my first exposure to MGS1. I actually didn't have MGS1 until the PS2 came out. Then once the PS2 came out, because I didn't have much of a PlayStation library at all. Like, I was still very much into Nintendo. And even when MGS1 came out, like, I wasn't big into gaming. Like, I didn't do much of it at all because our generation was outside playing all the time.
Yep.
So I didn't do a lot of gaming as a kid. So I didn't have MGS1 until PS2 came out. And by then, like, MGS1 was like $3 at at the gaming store, and I never beat it as a kid. Like I played it for maybe like an hour, but I never beat it or anything. I wouldn't recently come to beat MGS1 until like I was in college.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
Yeah, I played this constantly when it came out.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent
Probably my
hypothermia.
favorite
This is
PlayStation
the
game,
now.
for sure, and also one of my favorite games of all time. Like, I love this so much that one day I just beat it 3 times in a row. Like, I was just completely obsessed with this game.
I definitely had games like that
By the way,
growing
how's the
up.
diversionary operation going?
The thing is, of course, because I had no idea that there were games before this, like, a lot of the things they say in this game, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? So, and here's one of my favorite lines.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship?
There we go!
I have no idea. But it looks like our little
There it
diversion got
is.
their attention.
What's a Russian gunship?
Your best chance to slip in
We've been
unnoticed.
saying that the entire Metal Gear Mania.
Yep.
Hi, it's a Russian gunship. Every time we see a helicopter. But yeah, my first, well, like I said, I played Snake's Revenge and Metal Gear 1, but like my first like MGS game that I actually sat down and played for realsies was MGS 2, and I was like, oh, it was an alright game. Then MGS 3 came out, and I
There are only
really
18 hours
like
left
Snake
until their
Eater.
deadline. You've got to hurry.
Snake Eater is my favorite Metal
Wow,
Gear game.
you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system.
That's the
Contact her
best
if you
part
have
where
any
he's like,
questions
"Oh, I
about
haven't
either of them."
introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling
Nice to
when in
meet you,
Ghost
Snake.
Babel.
It's an
We've
honor
already
to
talked to
speak
Mei
a
Ling,
little
so
legend
Yeah.
like yourself.
Reuses some of the characters in Ghost
I just
Battle,
didn't
for
expect a
sure.
world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
And he's
Just
already...
flattering me.
No, I'm serious.
as you
Well, I
do,
know I
man.
won't be bored for the next
God
18
damn it,
hours.
Snake.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
No, Frank
Like we
is
both have a lot to learn about each
Grey
other.
Fox.
Yeah.
I'm Solid Snake.
I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let
Same
me explain
person,
about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome
How does the
soldiers have
continue system
highly
in this
developed
game
senses
work?
of hearing and
Is it
vision
like
due to the
checkpoint
gene
based
therapy.
again, or do I really have to
Just listen,
save?
see.
But because
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the dark
I don't
chief.
remember that.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as
I
a
think,
green
well,
dot.
even if
Get
you
whatever
save,
information
you
you can
still
from
have
him
a
about the
checkpoint.
Yeah.
You don't ever leave
If he's
off
alive,
where
that
you
is.
save. You always go to the nearest checkpoint.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I have to save or not.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Because I don't want to
Yes,
restart
it gets
because I
jammed
forgot
easily,
to save.
Yes, it's all made from
Well, he's not
existing
he's not using a memory
technology.
card. He's on
You
PS3.
won't be able to use it in an
Yeah,
area
it's a-
with strong harmonic
So we'll have the
resonance.
hard drive.
So
It's a
careful.
digital memory
We'll be
card.
monitoring your
Which
movements
we're gonna
by
have a
radar,
sweet
so contact
Easter
us by
egg with
codec anytime you
Psychomantis
want.
then too.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that works actually on this
Seriously,
version.
Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I know I can change that.
I'm also in charge of your mission
Controller.
data. Contact
Let me
if
read
you want
your
me to record
memory
your current
card
status.
and see
My
what
frequency
you've been
is
up to.
141.96.
Speaking of, good.
It's a dead
I'll
data.
check if I
Save
can
data.
save,
Don't
because you
forget.
have to assign memory cards on PS3.
Except for your binoculars, you're
So
naked.
with
You need to arm yourself
I'm
with
assuming you're
whatever
playing with the
weapons you
HD
can
collection.
I remember.
No, this is
Right,
not on
First
the
I was
HD
strip searched
collection.
by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that
Here's
position.
how this will work then, because in the
Well, if you
HD
make it back
collection,
in
when you
one
go to
piece, maybe
face
I'll
off
let
against
you do a
Psycho
strip
Mantis,
search on me.
Psycho Mantis is like,
No,
let
do
me
that,
read
Doctor.
your memory
By the
and
way,
let me see
sorry to
what
disappoint,
games
but I
you've
did
been
manage to
playing or
smuggle
your
out my
hobbies or whatever it
smokes.
is that he
How
says.
did you do that?
And he's like,
My stomach.
I can't read your
Thanks to the shot
memory.
you gave me
You've
that
been playing
suppressed
on
my
the
stomach
PlayStation
acids.
3. Like he
Cigarettes?
tells you, like,
How are those
because
going to help
you're on
you?
a newer console, he
You
can't
never
read your
know.
memory.
Yeah.
He's
No,
like, let me
like
control your controller, and then he can't because it's wireless.
yeah.
So
No, this is
actually-
literally PS1 emulation, so
If you want to get in, there's the
it
front
works
door.
all the same.
It's the fastest
And I
way,
don't have any
but there's too much
not
risk of being
Psychonauts,
spotted by the
Police
enemy.
Knots or
I can't
Castlevania
just knock on the door and ask them to let
on
me
here,
in.
so.
There's one sentry on the left.
But yeah, I have
So
to
it's
check
just
if
like
I
a
have a
digital
memory.
download
There are
then. That was just like a
556ers
PS1
and
download.
Yeah.
pineapples.
Yeah, I'd be curious how that works then.
But I have to check if I have a memory card assigned that is empty, because unlike you have to create memory cards on PS3 and they are gonna get full after like they actually use the block system. It's so
I
dumb.
can't see it from here.
Yeah. Well, you have like the I forgot how big the memory cards are.
I'll let you decide the best way.
15
Counting on
blocks,
you,
so
Snake.
So 8 megabyte is a PS2 memory card.
let's see. Assign
That's why I
slots.
just grabbed mine.
See, I only have one card, but I have. Okay, that should be fine. Let's
So it
just
uses the old
test it.
PS1 memory cards like size, like 120K. Okay.
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button apparently. No, I'm gonna see if I can save just in case, because otherwise next time I'll have to redo the
What's up,
entire
Snake?
thing, and that would not be cool. Yeah, I have 12 blocks free. Okay, good.
Easy peasy.
Oh shit! I accidentally stopped this thing. Let's just skip through it. Blah blah blah. We don't care. Sorry, Mailing. So if I remember this correctly, there's a gun here. But I forgot how to avoid these things, so that's gonna be fun. Not this way. That's for sure. Oh, let's go. Oh, that's chaff. Oh, it's in the truck. I forgot. Where's the truck? Should be a truck here. There's a truck. Oh, but Duder is coming. There's my trusty SOCOM. Alright. Which way are we going? I'll go up the stairs. Uh-oh. Shit! Well, that's great. I already fucked it up. Fantastic. He turned around. And I got killed, apparently. Good start, good start. Let's try that again. Now I can actually see what the continue system looks like. That's good. So we know. Ah, okay. There we go. Yeah. So it does have continues. I do not have to save. Okay, let's try that again. So we got some shafts. Take the SOCOM.
A surveillance camera?
That doesn't see me because I'm too good. There we go. I think that's all I can get here.
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere.
Yeah, I always go top.
Power to run the
I don't know.
base. There's probably a diesel generator.
Takes you
somewhere.
through those doors
And
as
since
well.
generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D. Then we got a message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
So here we go. When Beltic is back, he can maybe give some lore about Campbell in general. Maybe even Master Miller, who's gonna call me now, I think. Well, I can talk about Master Miller, I guess.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
So yeah, I think we touched upon Master Miller when we were doing Metal Gear 2. So after the entire Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom painting, he stayed with Diamond Dogs for quite a while, but after some time he left because Ocelot told him that Venom Snake was a thing.
I moved the Dark Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers.
I'll let this
About to start
play.
spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah.
Oh no, another intruder.
Stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Alright. So yeah, after he left Diamond Dogs, he went to work for a number of organizations, and he eventually ended up with the CIA, working for Foxhound. But at this point, he already left them as well, to go live in Alaska. He was breeding huskies there, and now he's helping out. Because you're in Alaska, this is taking place in Alaska. So he can help you out with some things. But there is a twist, of course. And again, like, this is not a spoiler-free playthrough or anything anyways. So, he's actually dead now. He's actually already dead. And it's never explained what happened to him. Oh, I can only have 2 at the moment. Yeah, it's never explained what happened to him, but it's suffice to say that Ocelot killed him. Because the final tape in Phantom Pain kinda alluded to that, so to speak. That one day he will have to, one of them will have to be killed by the other.
There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Weird? How so? Oh, I need level 2 for this. I think we can go in here. Yeah. Thermal goggles. Alright. I know if you get to Meryl within 10 minutes, you can see her in her underwear in the cell, but I don't think I'll make that. Well, yeah, like, I mean, Ocelot is like a quadruple agent or whatever. Alright. I don't think there's anything here. Oop. Like that I can get, I mean. Or was there? Don't think so. But yeah, Ocelot just does whatever the fuck he wants. Oh shit. That was almost bad. Okay. Again, I don't remember how to... Can somebody please tell me how to use these? I don't remember how to... There's only so many buttons though. Like... Oh, this is not the elevator. This is a fucking door. I'm so... Thanks, Scarecrow. Also don't know how to use this. I don't know what the buttons are.
Snake, use the elevator.
Yeah, I know, but
floor to floor.
I'm just gonna let myself.
Press the button on the nearby control panel by pressing the action
Yeah, but which
button.
is the action button? Like I pressed all the buttons again.
Snake, answer me. Snake.
That's fine.
Snake.
Okay, I'll just skip through this real quick. There we go. I could just chaff here, but... Maybe I should. Wow, why did that take so long? Just kill me. That took way too long. Ah shit, but it remembers how many times you died right at the end. It's fine. Second playthrough will go better. Let's just say that. Triangle. I hope it's triangle. Nope. Oh, it's circle. Whoops, pressed it twice. So yeah, it's circle. I'm not sure if I can get something on B1. Oh, I need to be at B1. Never mind.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
There's nothing here. Can I get to Mei Ling in 10... Mei Ling, what am I saying? Whoops. Meryl. Meryl. Well, let's see, we're almost there. Is she here? I think she's here. No? Further? No? Maybe I just have to look down. Oh, that's an office. That's Johnny.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Just Johnny taking a shit with his pants still on. It's fine. Yeah, I don't think I'm here within 10 minutes. We can do that next time, just for fun, like get there in 10 minutes. I mean, I don't need to pick up the... Let's see. Yeah, she's fully clothed now.
Not me.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
That's alright.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You're here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
Hi, Sigint.
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information.
Sure.
Okay. We're conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
It is Decoy Octopus at this point, yeah.
A nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
I accidentally moved my...
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects.
Shadow Moses.
How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves.
Yeah, they are pretty dirty.
As raw data and then proceed to mass production.
That's true.
If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use.
Shut up in there, will ya?
These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with...
What a great guard Johnny is. It would be like, who the hell is he talking to? I should check this out. But I guess he's aware that this is not the real Donald Anderson.
It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password.
I don't remember. I think the genome therapy didn't take on Johnny.
My password.
You talked.
Psycho Mantis can
I
read
believe.
people's minds.
But yeah, when Beltic is done stuffing his
Psycho Mantis.
face, he can collaborate on it, I'm sure.
He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Arms Tech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys.
An actual
and
remake
engage
of
the
this
safety
game
lock.
would be so cool.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
You don't even have to change anything, like just the models, I mean. Like the gameplay can stay exactly the same for
Baker
all
should
I
have
care.
Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in.
Only
You
if I
need
get to
to
play as
insert the
Miller.
card into each one.
He's dead,
Okay.
you can't play as Miller.
3 card keys.
Wow, spoilers.
Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
I already spoiled that earlier.
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't
The genome soldiers are
where the walls
basically imbued with Big Boss's cells, but
Here,
not
take
correctly,
this. It's
or
my
whatever.
ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's
And
own
nano
connection.
machines, of course.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
A heart attack.
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
He dead, yo.
Dead.
Yes, Snake. He's dead. You're totally right.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
We haven't even talked to Naomi yet, actually,
It
right?
was a heart attack, but
Yeah, we didn't.
Attack? No. Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red.
You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete
Extra
file.
debt.
You
Yep.
want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Gotta teabag him first, of course. Don't think there's anything under the bed, right? Oh no, a ration, but we're full, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this shit is gross. Like, look at this. This is just... Come on. This is just not great. This is not great.
Don't move.
Wow, Twitch already censoring the butt as well.
So you killed the chief, you bastard.
Live censoring.
Liquid?
Oh, yeah, in the briefing, yeah.
Don't move.
You've got rookie
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful. I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes. They're rookies' eyes.
I keep fucking pumping my elbow into my side table.
Off, rookie.
Oh,
I told you
God.
I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
David.
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Just David, yeah.
Like a rookie.
His last name is never mentioned. Just like Big Boss is John or Jack. Just David. Mini GG.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
That ass though.
Who are you?
That ass.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
See, I'm not sure why they're showing this now, because it kind of spoils the surprise later on. Also not sure why Meryl is shooting at us. Oh, was he already taking control of her here? Huh. Did not realize that either. See, I'm finding out more things that I didn't know. It's been a while.
Naomi,
I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Yes, it was. Let's go look at... Wait. Oh, fuck. Let's go look at Johnny's butt for a while, shall we? That's a nice pixelated butt. Like, literally. It's completely pixelated. Some bullets. I think that's it. Alright. That was it. Like, next playthrough, I'll definitely try and get to Maryland time. I don't think we can go here yet, right? No. Alright. I don't remember where the C4 is. Well, it was right there. We'll be backtracking here a lot. Is this where? Just so cool bullets, okay. But yeah, next playthrough we'll definitely like do more Easter eggs and things like that. This is more of a just playthrough, but yeah, when Beltic is back, we'll do a quick playthrough break, I guess we can call it. And get into some of the lore of the characters we've seen so far. Isn't there like a camera here as well, or am I thinking of later? Might be later. I don't... Is it through here, maybe? Might be. Whoops! That was not my intention. Uh-oh. Okay, just to be safe, let me... No. Okay, yeah, that's for later. No, you can say whatever, like... Nothing will get spoiled, really. Like, I'm constantly spoiling myself, to be honest. This is, like, definitely not spoiler-free playthroughs or anything. Like, it's more of diving into the lore and things like that.
Am I too late?
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
And here's the best character in the entire series.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake.
Revolver Ocelot.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest
It's Adam.
ever made. The Colt's
What lore was I supposed to give, by the way?
6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves.
Anderson.
Now I'll show you why they call
Mei
me
Ling. Naomi. I guess Ocelot now. Baker.
Draw!
Where is he?
Anderson is also known as former member of Fox. He was born on Veterans Day, 1939 in Nashville, Tennessee. At some point in his life, he became familiar with weaponry and high-tech equipment.
Where are my rations? Why are they not equipped? That was odd. Okay. That was not supposed to happen.
I see Mo gets owned right away.
Yeah, I equipped my rations, but...
Anderson was later scouted by Major Zero and requested to join the CIA for his abilities due to having difficulty finding a job anywhere else due to racial discrimination. However, his recruitment caused some controversy among his peers, with Major Zero having to deal with complaints relating to Anderson 3 days per... Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know what happened crazy. I had them equipped, but whatever. See?
Hiding won't help you. I understand.
He first appears in Metal Gear Solid 1, as you see now. He'll also be in Metal Gear Solid 3. And he'll also be in Portable Optimus mode.
I love to reload during that. Alright. Alive. Let's go. Hiding won't help.
Whoops, I shot Baker.
There's
There's no deal analog support for this.
Don't you want to settle this?
Let's see here. Mei Ling. First appears in Metal Gear Solid 1. Is in Metal Gear Solid 2, but only with her voice, and then also appears in MGS 4. Became well versed in many forms of literature, familiarizing herself with everything from Shakespeare to Chinese proverbs. She did this to help keep in touch with both sides of her heritage, as both parents were from Guangdong, China. Right. Though she herself was born in America and grew up in Chinatown. Let's see here. So by the time the Shadow Moses incident in 2005, which we are in, she was actively enrolled at MIT. During said incident, she served as a data analyst on Solid Snake's radio support team and was placed in charge of recording his mission data. So that's how we save in the game. She provided Snake with information on the codec system and Soliton radar, as well as offering advice through Chinese proverbs and quotations from Western figures and literatures. During the incident, Mei Ling traced the source of Master Miller's codec transmissions, revealing that the signal had originated within the base of Shadow Moses. However, her discovery that Miller was an enemy imposter came too late, as mission advisor Roy Campbell wasn't able to warn Snake before the latter unintentionally activated Metal Gear Rex. After Shadow Moses, she started working for the U.S. Army SSCEN, which is the Soldier Systems Center, a research and development center for the U.S. military. The Manhattan Incident, which is MGS2, At the start of MGS2, Snake told Otacon to tell Mei Ling to quit, who would find out sooner or later because she was busy during the tanker event. Mei Ling left Otacon a cheat sheet for deciphering Chinese proverbs every time Snake went to save. After Big Shell...
Oh, come on.
She lost her position as a military researcher and then joined the Navy. So, yep. After all said and done, he was a commanding officer of the museum-turned-training vessel battleship USS Missouri, which is the big fight sequence at the end of MGS4. She became the bridesmaid at Johnny and Meryl's wedding, and that's pretty much it.
God damn it. Like, I don't remember him being to walk away or run away this fast. Oh, come on. Like, I remember just going behind him and shooting him constantly, and it's just not working out for me right now. What? Come on, Ocelot, Jesus Christ. Got it. There we go. Sorry, that took way longer than normally, but I guess I'm just out of practice with this.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
Oh no! His hand! Came so far in his life just to lose his hand here.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again. Who are you?
Yup.
I like you.
Oh, will we?
That exoskeleton.
What up, Frank?
It's Frank.
Schneider.
Schneider? Yeah, no. Not Schneider. Jäger.
Who the hell?
He's German.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
Fake
I'm not
German.
one of them.
Yeah.
The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight.
Yeah, Jäger.
I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind.
German word for hunter.
Couldn't read you?
Which is why Naomi is called Hunter.
Surgical implants.
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top
And what was the
secret
girl
codes
from
has
Metal
it.
Gear 2?
The DARPA chief?
Of course.
Or was it Metal
But the DARPA
Gear?
chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
That he was married
Sure you
to.
heard him right.
Gustavo?
I'm
No,
sure.
it's true.
In that
Yeah.
case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some
He's been around that Frank.
Oh, he's not human.
So
I
it's
tell
Snake,
you, he
too.
loved every second of it.
Well, he tries to, but I never think he
Looks like you're more
gets
than
at it.
now. His was sliced off.
At least they don't. They never show that part.
So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim.
Stop hitting my knee, please. I mean,
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you.
Fox.
I didn't kill the DARPA chief.
another heart attack.
He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Who is Jim?
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they
Which
really
Jim?
want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Jim was the
I'm
guy
not
that
gonna
says
let
by
these
Dwight.
maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonator.
Is Baker a Jim?
I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with
No.
me.
A female
Baker's able
soldier.
to.
It must be.
Right.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because
It's not what you promised, Jim. Isn't that just an expression?
Recruit. Could that be the colonel's niece?
I think so.
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Never heard it before.
Yes,
I think it
she
is.
stole it from the guard.
Because I
If she still
can't
has
remember
it,
a
you should
Jim.
be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's...
Well, there's Jim Houseman.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
the Secretary of
I
Defense for Shadow Moses.
Damn.
Oh, well, maybe he's referring to him then.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering. But a little-
Hal Emmerich?
If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go
Stacked how high,
away.
Baker?
Essentially, yes.
I couldn't see.
They're not even doing a good job of storing
Well, he's sitting on the floor, so I'm assuming it's not that high.
nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
He's a
And
pretty
only that
short
with
person,
several
too.
pounds of
Yeah,
muffler
unless he was using his cane, but even then it would just be like
stands for material
a
unaccounted
meter
for.
50 or
It
whatever.
proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
Get these politics out of my video game.
You mean Metal
The entire series is basically
You know, our industry
politics.
suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black Project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Oh.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of
This
it as
game's
good
gonna get
business.
banned on Twitch here
Anyway,
pretty soon.
Metal Gear
Yeah.
is going to be
Talking about
formally
liberals
adopted
and
after the
Republicans,
results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about
Can't stream anything anymore.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect
Only
from a
Mario.
grunt like you. Here.
Maybe Kirby.
This is what you came for, right?
Nah, Mario's
What's
racist.
An optical disc.
Yeah.
It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire.
And Kirby is basically for porn, so you can't really read it.
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too.
No, he's
It'll
talking
open up all
about an
security
actual
level
Jim.
2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
Nanomachines.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi.
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
I think you are already
Does Metal
finished.
Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no.
I was about to say, like, when's this Fox that gonna kick in
Those
here?
Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
They're always using Snake. Should be used to it by now. Colonel, another heart attack. That's clearly a bullet wound.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride
Liar.
or oxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn.
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with
That
her.
doesn't even make sense,
There's
actually.
a lot
But
of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
not anymore, or you do?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Life bar extended. Wait, they don't even fill it? Oh. Thought they did. Yeah, that's what I was referring to. Another heart attack. That's clearly a bullet wound or whatever it is. He just shoots everybody in the face. So good. Alright, I'm taking a quick break. Maybe some lore about Baker. Even though there isn't that much, but... yeah, I'll be right back. I think I have another bottle of water here, actually. Water here. But yeah, I'll continue for, I guess, for an hour more. We're actually making good progress. This isn't such a long game if you get rid of all the cutscenes, to be honest. But yeah, I'll be right back, and then we'll move on.
So he wants Baker lore, huh? Alright. Let's see here. Baker was the former president of Arms Tech and one of the leading manufacturers in the arms industry during Shadow Moses. In early 2000, Baker's company initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex for the purpose of recovering financial losses that Arms Tech had previously been generating due to having a lost bid to build the next generation of fighter jets for the U.S. Air Force, as well as a reduction in government spending for a strategic defense initiative. He bribed the DARPA chief Anderson to support the development of Metal Gear Rex and pushed to have it developed as a black project. In late February 2005, Baker and Anderson visited the nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island, where Metal Gear Rex was being developed. The two were present to oversee a railgun testing exercise with security provided by Special Forces Group Foxhound. However, Baker was taken hostage when Foxhound hijacked Rex in a revolt against the U.S. government. Baker proved resistant in the mind, reading abilities of Foxhound's psychic due to cranial implants that he and Anderson had received. During his captivity, he hid an optical disc containing Rex's test data and gave the PAL card to Merrill, a fellow prisoner. He was tortured by Ocelot, and his right arm was broken during interrogation. Because he hadn't been trained to resist physical torture, he ended up divulging his detonation code for the activation of Rex. Baker was later held prisoner by Ocelot in the facility's armory, where Solid Snake found him tied to a support pillar and wired with C4 explosives. However, before Baker was cut free by the mysterious cyborg ninja, and we already know who that's going to be, just prior to the C4 detonation, interrupting the battle that had ensued between Ocelot and Snake, driving the former away from the area. Baker recognized the ninja as a former experimental genome soldier created by Foxhound shortly before the latter fled the scene. Let's see here. After Baker had recovered from the ordeal, he was interrogated by Snake regarding the PAL system. He told Snake to seek out the key card held by Merrill and handed him the disc containing the data on the training exercise for him to return to the Pentagon. However, having become infected by the Foxdie virus unwittingly carried by Snake, Baker suffered a sudden heart attack as he implied the existence of Rex's ability to fire a stealth nuke via its railgun, and that its discovery by the public would leave Arms Tech and him finished. In his death throes, Baker attempted to warn Snake of the Pentagon's plans after realizing the true nature of the situation, but died before Snake could learn more.
Back.
In Metal Gear 4, a ghost of Baker, based on his face portrait, can be photographed on the Shadow Moses Island. The image will appear in photographs taken of the electric floor generator. In the Deja Vu mission of Ground Zeroes, Miller briefly alludes to Baker's divulgence of where Merrill's codec frequency was when commenting. What else is there weird about him? That's really about it. No one cares about Baker, he's an idiot.
No, it's not this or okay. I'm kinda looking for rations, but I think I can get that mine detector here now. Grenades, we'll need those as well. This was the open door, right? Okay. Oops. Okay. Right. I think the whoops. I think these are just. Yeah, I can just go under him. We got ourselves a famous. I'm gonna call it a famous. The famous. Alright, I don't know how that guy moves. Okay, it goes up. What's in here? So no rations, huh? I love how the wall there says no smoking. Uh-oh. Nope, you didn't see me. No? Is the mine detector not here? Thought it was. Again, I don't know how this guy moves. Okay. I mean, I don't need it, but... Alright. Oh, is it here? Like up here? Don't remember. Anyways, Meryl's codec number is 140.15. Oops, that's not what I'm meant to do. Oops.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
David.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
Fan is back.
My eyes.
They're not soldiers' eyes.
They're rookies' eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So
you
what's
are.
the deal?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they? Okay, you see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal
Yeah,
Gear
Man Over
program.
Mars is
That's what I
making
heard anyway.
the next emote.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry, I'm not
But
sure.
that will still be
I
like
was
2
captured
weeks
with
before it
President
gets
Baker right
accepted
after the
anyways.
revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep him hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh? How's he holding up?
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack.
Heart
Same
attack.
as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably.
Probably.
In the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
Plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time. What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor is being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to
Can
go
you
see the
just
doctor.
give me
You
that
should
level
go.
5 maybe?
I'm going with you.
No way.
No?
You're still
Okay.
too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
You're pretty green, as far as I can see.
You pause for just 1 second.
Look
and
how
figure
green
out
she
if
is
it's all
looking right
over.
now.
Good luck doesn't last forever.
So is
I don't
Snake,
know
though.
what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training, but when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see
Must have had a
some
fun
real
childhood,
action.
huh?
And now,
So what now? You want to quit?
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay, let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard, just like my uncle said.
Huh, I told you, the real me is no match for the legend.
It looks like you were right.
Haha, funny stuff. Funny stuff.
I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Oh, that's a suppressor. Yeah, I don't remember where the mine thing is. Is it upstairs? I mean, I can check it out. Shouldn't she open the door then? Cardboard box and shove grenade.
Best item in the game.
So, is it in that door? I think that's a level 3 one. Still is fucking awesome.
Mediocre at best.
That's 4. I can't see it from here.
There's no Kaz Miller quotes in this game, so.
Good call him.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors.
I
Be
know.
careful.
Do you remember
If
where
an
the mine
intruder
detector is?
sensed, gas is released.
Gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage
I
building.
want to say it's up here,
You
but
said you'd
I'm
stay
not
put and be
sure.
a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry,
Yeah, up
but
here.
this is the
Yeah, that's the
only way
only
I
door I
can
can
figure out
think of
whether
where
or not
we
I'm cut out to be a
might
soldier.
have access
I
to.
gotta get my hands dirty.
I don't remember if these
I know
ones...
it's in the main hangar.
See you there.
I don't remember if this floor makes noise or not. Because I don't want to kill this guy. I think it's in here, but I feel like we've already been in here. No, nope, there it is. Got him. I'll just wait for this guy to pass again.
Yeah, I think like once you get your cardboard box and leave, there's like a patrol guy in front of the room that you need to get in.
Yeah, I got it. Just got it. Like, again, I don't need it at all. But... oh, well, that wasn't what I was planning on doing.
Now it's a crazy awesome trip.
Yep, Yep, great. Not killing me, I swear. Can I go?
I already killed like 12 people earlier.
I haven't killed anybody.
You shot him with the FAMAS earlier with Meryl.
Nope. Well, that doesn't count. That's, you need to do that. Shit, they will wake up so fast. Forgot that. They don't really stay out of it for a long time.
You gotta choke them.
Oh, for crying out loud! I don't know if he comes back. Yep, he does. Come on, camera. Move, move, move. Okay. Alright. Choke his ass. There will be no choking? Wow, I can't talk. Choking.
Wow.
This is technical espionage action, not technical choking action. Now he doesn't go up anymore. Oh, wait, maybe.
Whose fault's that?
Go up.
Let's blame Crazy Awesome, that's fine.
God, no, he doesn't. Welcome back. Yeah, why isn't this guy... I'm confused. Do we have any stun grenades? I do not. Yep, he doesn't go there anymore. I don't understand, really. This is very strange. He should like go all the way over there, and he's just not doing it. Yeah, I can't go past this guy now. That's very odd. Not supposed to happen at all. Not sure what I can do now, actually. Okay. Very odd. Because he did that the way I went into that door. Okay, now I need to know where everybody is though. And I can't see anybody, which is not good. Hello? I don't immediately see anybody here. Yeah, I think we're fine. Terms. Nope, that's not terms. There we go.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with
Yeah, I really should get me a copy of that game, but
with your naked eyes. There are
I really
infrared
don't want
beams
to pay
coming
that
out of
much
that
money
wall.
for it.
Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off, and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow, you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
I'll check eBay later, but... That's the... yeah. It's sometimes hard to see which is the one in front of you here. Okay, got it. Any expert knowledge on Meryl?
She's an idiot.
Well, there you have it, everybody.
Snake, be careful. There are claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you, anyway?
One of your fans.
Your #1 fan. Rings a bell, Snake? No? It's because you are also an idiot.
True.
Anyways, here are some... Whoops, that's the wrong button. I was pressing start because I was playing Ghost Babel earlier. Let's get these, because why not? I was kind of hoping there would be another ration here. Ration? Wow. Ration? What the hell am I saying today? Ration. There is no. Oh, never mind. There is one. Yeah, you could use a cigarette, but my life was already non-existent. So, where are my nades? Here we are. Do I use a chef first? No, right? Or do I? Yes, I think so.
Did you know that Meryl's the same age as us?
In this game?
She was born in 1987.
Oh, okay. Well, for her it would be 2005, so... I don't remember when 4 takes place.
This is Raven's territory.
Well, let's see here. Meryl was a commanding officer of
Snakes
Rat
don't
Patrol
belong in
Team 1 of
Alaska.
the CID.
I will not let you
Prior to
pass.
her inauguration as commander, Meryl was a well-known career soldier due to her involvement with Shadow Moses. I mean, there's a lot to Meryl, but like it's
That's right.
super boring.
On the ground.
Honestly, like,
You should
she
crawl
doesn't
on the
do a
ground like the
ton.
snake you
No,
are.
not in this game at least.
Yeah, she's not really a prominent character, like a real prominent character until 4. Yeah, I mean, there's just not much about Meryl right now. We'll get more into Meryl when when both plays forward.
I forget that these shaft grenades take so long to explode. Gets me every fucking time.
I always forget about the tank boss.
That's not how you do that. Yeah, it is how you do that. He flies out. I forgot about that.
See how you like this?
Whoops. Tank ran into me. It's very rude of the tank, to be honest. Whoa, okay. Where's the tank? Tank, please! I fucked it up. Yeah, great.
Snake.
It got too far away from me. That's alright.
Snake.
There you had your snake. Ah, shit. I have to do this shit again. I still don't know if the shaft grenades actually work or not, actually. So yeah, Deep Throat refers to like snakes at the Watergate scandal. Don't know much about it, I just know that Nixon was involved. And Watergate was a hotel, right? Where they tapped his... Did he tap? I don't remember.
Watergate was them trying to steal information from other political people, which led to Nixon resigning.
Yeah, wasn't it that he illegally tapped some lines or something?
And a bunch of illegal stuff.
Yeah. I think that was the gist of it, at least. Yeah, this was the shit. This way. Where's the tank? You can see the tank. Ow. That... What? Why did that take it down half his life bar? Oh!
See how you like this?
Is there like a crit chance here? Tank, please. Oh shit, that's also not a great trophy. That is also not a great trophy. Okay, can you please? Snake. Snake! Can you please? Snake? Snake. Can you please? Snake. There we go. It is like a... Oh, that's nice. I never knew that. Guess my aim was just terrible all these years. No, I think it worked on this guy as well. Because normally it's 3 grenades. So is Raven just gonna sit in that...
Well, boss, I hope you are...
Oh yeah, he is gonna stay in there.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
Brother!
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon. Much like you, I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as
General
your dignity.
Ivan?
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
I'm not sure where the General Ivan comes from.
Again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
We'll talk about Raven way later.
Ivan's from Metal Gear 3. He was the second in command of Olgan.
Yeah, but like, thingy-majingy here.
Thingy-majingy here.
Raven just called Ocelot Ivan. And I'm not sure why, actually. Just going out for this ration here, because I saw it. Is he pretending to be General Ivan? But he did say he was Revolver Ocelot earlier, so that, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Is the tank still here? Oh no, yeah, no, it's still there. Thought he was driving it away. Whatever. Now we're in the fun zone, where you can't shoot. Oh, wait, no. Before we go in there. Ivan is US military lingo for a Russian soldier. But why General Ivan then? Huh. Interesting. As we have keycard 3, I'm just gonna go get Nikitas, because otherwise I just have to back travel anyways. So yeah, unlike Metal Gear 2, there is a lot of back traveling in this one, but it's usually just this part, and you can use the boxes actually to move faster if you wanted to. But this one, like, this is too short. Oh well, but the lasers are still on here, or I can go in here. Oh wait, no, I just don't have my keycard. Don't they shut these down after a while? I think they're still on now. Yeah, they are. Work with me, camera. But yeah, I'll just go grab the Nikitas while I'm here. Saves us a little bit of backtracking at least. Even though I am just doing it now, not later. Elevator not coming, press the button twice. That's how it works in real life as well. Immediately shows up. So yeah, we're not doing like all unique codec thingies and stuff like that. I have no idea where I would even find most of them. But maybe I'll try and figure it out for the next playthrough. Because that will be more of a one to do some...
where we kill Meryl for a second time.
But that will be more focused on like Easter eggs and things like that. So. Then again, I do have to, like... Oops. We'll try and get to Meryl in, like... I think it's under 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken.
For what?
Then you can see her in her underwear, doing the sit-ups in her...
Oh yeah, in the duct. Yeah, if you're in the duct, you can crawl and spy on her.
Yeah, I think it's 10 minutes. I didn't get it this time because I died 3 times. Nobody saw it. I couldn't figure out what the button was for the goddamn elevators. Full of corona.
Can't say that on stream.
Oh, right. Full of Backstreet Boys. Cheers, I guess. Oh, can't say that on stream either anymore. Well, shit. Then I don't know what I can say anymore.
Can't do that on stream either.
No. Oh, right. Curse. Oh, man. So what's the point of 18+ streams now?
There isn't.
No? Okay. All 18+ streams are hereby cancelled.
You have to be PG from here on out.
Yeah.
It's just like the podcast, except we don't have legs to edit us out.
Yeah, crazy. Twitch updated their policy. And you can't talk about yeah, I can't say it because I'm not allowed to.
Oh, you're gonna get in trouble.
But yeah, you can't talk about sex anymore, nobody can chat about sex anymore. And the thing, not saying anything about, yeah, COVID is already frowned upon because of some people made some very inappropriate jokes because of that. Thank you, big streamers. But on YouTube as well, you cannot say coronavirus or COVID in your videos because you immediately get demonetized. It's things like that. You can't have like you can't have emotes that are even remotely sexual. So yeah, it's just a shit show. That's all I can say, really. Just a shit show. I'm sure you can still curse. That's just a joke.
Be careful. You absolutely must not use weapons in that area.
I've already programmed the nanomachine so that he won't be able to, Colonel.
What? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten? That's where they keep the nuclear warheads. Can't you see them?
Yeah, there's lots of boxes piled up
Probably,
here. Are
yeah.
they all warheads?
Yes, they're all dismantled warheads.
They just leave them here? It's like President Baker said. Totally careless.
They're working on a limited budget. They try to put on a pretty face for the media, but this is the grim reality of it. Nastasha knows lots more about it than I do. Her frequency is 141.52.
All of the warheads in those boxes have had their detonation mechanisms removed, so there's no fear of them exploding. But if the warheads are broken, they might leak plutonium, and that would be a serious problem.
Snake, never use your weapon on that floor.
I totally forgot that this was a person in this game. Shit, I accidentally called Camel. Excuse me.
Snake, you've got to rescue Dr. Emmerich, the
Any
Metal Gear
lore on
engineer.
Nastasha?
He's probably being held prisoner in the second-floor basement of the warhead storage building.
Oh, her.
Yeah, see? I totally forgot she was even in this game. Well, let me call her. 5-2. Ah, fuck! Pressed the wrong button. Okay, it remembers it at least.
Yeah, for all that
This is
Nastasha.
Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid
Let's
Snake.
see here.
You're the
No
nuclear
more voice
specialist that the
acting
Colonel
this
mentioned.
That's me.
Thank
you
God
can ask me
for
anything
my
about
trust.
nukes that you want.
He was
I
a
am
Ukrainian
also a
Russian
military
weapons
analyst,
analyst.
so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their
Just get a
hands on
phone call
nuclear weapons of any
or
kind.
something.
No, that wasn't me. You're on push to talk.
You're a tough lady.
Weird. I don't know what that
Terrorists
was then.
are serious about launching a nuclear weapon?
Yeah, I thought it was
The world
something on your
cannot
end.
stand by idly
I'm
and
not
allow
getting
that to
anything.
happen, and
I
neither
know,
can
I had you on push talk because I was eating. I didn't want
Unfortunately, all
there were
I can
chewy
do from
noises on your
here
stream.
is provide you with information.
Hopefully
Yeah,
that'll be
no
enough.
idea what that was.
Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Being hacked by the Russians.
Here,
Probably, yeah. Or maybe Twitch is tuning into my chat.
Twitch is tapping in now.
They're watergating me. So yeah, we can't shoot on this floor because there's nuclear sewage here, and if we shoot, the entire building goes up.
Alright, so Nastasha. February 2005, made contact with Nastasha and forced her to help with the anti-terrorist operation being conducted by Solid Snake on Shadow Moses. Her LA home was converted into a makeshift command center for DoD personnel, with Nastasha providing radio support to Snake as he infiltrated a nuclear weapons disposal facility. Since Snake was an amateur when it came to nukes, Nastasha kept him informed on the latest news on nuclear weapon development and military affairs.
Wrong floor. Yeah, her cigarette looked like mine in that picture. Because of the angle of it. Wait, no, this is the wrong floor. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is the right floor. My bad, sorry.
Here's some fun facts. Nastasha's favorite weapon was the Stinger missile. Coincidentally, her favorite novel was a thriller titled Stinger, and her favorite cocktail is the Stinger. so
I'm not supposed to have a gas mask yet, right? No, because this is like a time thing. Yeah, I was...
There's really not too much more fun stuff about her. She's just a weapon analyst.
Yeah.
A Russian weapon analyst. Nothing too special about her.
First, destroy the high voltage switch. It's the switchboard on the northwest wall.
But how? I can't reach it.
Use a remote-controlled missile.
Thank God I went and picked those up, huh? Oh fuck, I forgot how fast these things go and the... Oh right, you can go first person. I forgot about that as well. Let's see here. Oof. Are we there yet? Yes. First try, boys, after I figured out it was first person. Okay. Still gassy though. Was it? Like... So there is analog mode for this game. Oh my god. It was just not set right. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, unless we have the gas mask. Unless there is a gas mask here. Can't go in there. Can go in here, but there's a cap. We have some shaft. Yes. Here's the gas mask. Right, I'll reset first. Should I go to the left side to get some items? Let me reset that gas. Alright, gas mask. Yeah, I don't remember if there are any items I can get on that side, but we'll check it out. I have enough shafts anyway. Not this door. This door. No. It's just some floor. Let me throw another shaft. Missiles. Throw another shaft. here. There's some more shafts, okay. Throw the shaft, get the gas mask on before I actually die. Alright, so we will have to come back here later. Gotcha. I think it's right through that door actually that the gas stops, but just to be safe, I'll go back. Drop that shaft. Okay. Moelle's favorite part coming up, but I don't know where he is. Maybe he had to go back to work this week. Thought he had another week. This scene was so epic back in the day.
It looks like they were cut by some type of blade.
It's a ghost.
Was there anything fun you could do during this fight? I don't remember.
Which fight is this?
Gray Fox.
Oh, is this the first Gray Fox fight?
Ah, I forgot to pick up the digital camera. Otherwise, we could have taken a picture here. No, whatever. Next time. You can hurt him more. Yeah, I'm just thinking if there was like something fun to do with him. But I don't... Again, we could always do that next time.
I just want to hear my second favorite line in MGS1 with Hal. This reminds me of one of my Japanese animes.
Can I literally use a thermal goggles to always see him?
Probably.
Yes, Hal does dispense.
Stealth camouflage? Who are you?
Where is my friend?
What?
Oh, piss pants
What are you
Hal
talking
over here.
about? Oh, what next?
Still a better memory than Yui.
Snake.
Why? Because he can walk.
You're that ninja.
I've been waiting for you, Snake.
Who are you?
Neither enemy nor friend. I am back from a world where
Hi,
such
George
words
Bird.
are meaningless. I've removed all obstacles. Now you and I will battle to the death.
What do you want?
I've waited a long time for this day. Now I want to enjoy the moment.
What's
Oh,
with
it's the
these
better version
guys?
of Raiden. Perfect.
It's like one of my Japanese animes.
I've come from another world to do battle with you.
What is it, revenge?
It is nothing so
It's
trivial.
like one of my Japanese animes.
A fight to the death with you.
Second
Only
best
in that
quote.
can my soul find respite. I will kill you, or you will kill me. It makes no difference. Fine. He can watch from inside there.
No, he can't because there's literally nothing. Well, maybe, but
Now, make me feel it. Make me feel alive again. That's good, Snake. basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to
Then why were you using it before? Hey, hey, hey! Hey! I feel like there's some fun stuff you can do with this guy, but I just think... What are these? Stun grenades? No, shap grenades. Those are not I don't have stun grenades. Ow! Ninja, please! I know he turns into a red ninja at some point, but I don't remember how you do that. Did he just jump to... Oh, there's a hole there. I thought he jumped straight through the Nikita? I don't think so. I mean, we can try. Why not, I guess. Oh no, you can't use the Nikita here. Well, that answers our question for that. Guess they forgot to take that out of the GameCube.
There are some fun things. I can't remember what you could do with them though.
Yeah, there are some. I'm pretty sure.
I think there's some with the infrared goggles, but yeah, I don't remember.
I'm here, Snake.
Are you? Because I see now. Oh, let's see if. Pretty. See, there he is. Thank God you got a stealth camouflage, huh? Hey, dude. I see you. Idiot.
Like old times.
I think there was something with like being prone and crawling around too. There's a bunch of weird shit that you could do.
Yeah, I just wasn't super sure. I was. Oh, that was an accident. That we're gonna play this today, so I didn't look up all the stuff that I wanted to.
Well, I can tell you're already making better progress in this game than you did in Ghost Tablet and Metal Gear 2.
Well, yeah, because I actually know this game. Can't you, like, use a rational... Oh, whoops. On your own terms? Yeah, you can, right? There we go. That's fine. I can just pick up this. Then I don't have to worry. Yeah, see, that's why that's... Because it does hurt you a lot.
Do you remember, Snake?
This is on normal difficulty? It always hurts so much.
The clashing of bone and sinew.
What is sinew? I actually do not know that word.
You don't know what word?
Sinew.
Sinew is it's like a fiber tissue that connects muscle to bone.
Oh, okay.
Basically like a tendon.
Yeah. Why are my buttons? Okay, I think that's just my controller.
That's good, Snake.
Got him. Turn off this thing. I forgot that he does that. Not that it matters. I guess still have to hit him? Maybe? Okay, they have to hit him once. Or a few times here. I wanna hurt him more. Didn't get the weapon. Oh, there we go. Ow. Seriously, like... I keep hitting my elbow into the table. This is hurting me more.
Do you remember
I don't think you need to get a new table.
No, I just put it a little bit closer than I usually do. And now I'm constantly knocking into it.
What?
Oh, you can use shaft grenades. Yeah, I was... I thought it was stun grenades, but I guess it was shaft grenades.
Is it over?
He's gone. I guess we'll go into his backstory at the end of the game, because then he actually explains it himself.
Fox, Colonel, that ninja.
Oh wow, they're already doing it now,
No
actually.
doubt about it.
Ridiculous. You of all people should know he died in Zanzibar.
No. He should have died, but he didn't.
What?
It happened before I joined Foxhound's medical staff. They were using a soldier for their gene therapy experiments.
I never heard that.
It happened right after you retired. My predecessor, Dr. Clark, was in charge.
Dr. Clark?
Yes. He started the gene therapy project.
And where is he now?
He was killed in an explosion in his lab 2 years ago.
So what about this soldier?
Apparently, for their test subject, they decided to use the...
Wait, isn't Clark a
who was
female?
recovered after the fall of Zanzibar.
And that was Gray Fox.
But he was already dead.
Yes. But they revived him. They fitted him with a prototype exoskeleton and kept him drugged for 4 years while they experimented on him like a plaything. Today's genome soldiers were born from those experiments.
That's the sickest thing I ever heard.
They used him to test all sorts of gene therapy techniques.
Naomi, why didn't you tell us about this sooner?
Because it's confidential information.
Is that the only reason?
It's confidential, but that now I said it.
Naomi, what happened to Gray Fox after that?
The record says he died in the explosion.
I see. But even if that ninja is Gray Fox, the question is, why?
From what I could tell, he didn't know who he was.
Are you saying that he's just a mindless robot?
I'm not sure, but he seems intent on fighting me to the death. We'll meet again. I know it.
So you'll fight again? Until you kill him?
I'd rather not. But maybe that's what he wants.
So yeah, kinda hard for me, as I never played the original 2 games, to know what the hell they were talking about here. Zanzibar land and things like that. So.
I always work alone.
And this game didn't come with like
Come on, get out.
What do you call it?
We can't stay here forever.
Backstory, as far as I know. Maybe it did.
Is different from theirs.
You're the Metal Gear chief
Is there
engineer,
in
Hal
the start
Emmerich, right?
menu? I don't remember. I'm gonna check the menu.
know me?
I heard about you from Meryl.
Oh, so you're here to rescue me?
Sorry, but no. There's something that I've got to do first.
Oh yeah, it does say in the manual actually.
Well, at least you're not one of them.
Wow, okay. That's why I didn't know, because I had a
Are you hurt?
not so legal copy. Makes sense now.
I just twisted my ankle a little bit trying to get away.
Well, if that's all,
I'll
nothing
shut
to worry about. I want to ask you something. I need information about Metal Gear.
Huh? Metal Gear?
Yeah.
Yeah, this game is
What's
amazing.
Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles. Only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar. I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
Nuclear? What are you talking about?
The terrorists are planning to use Metal Gear to launch a nuclear missile. You telling me you didn't know?
They're gonna put a dismantled warhead into Metal Gear's TMD missile module?
Wrong. From the beginning, the purpose of this exercise was to test Metal Gear's nuclear launch capability using a dummy nuclear warhead. The terrorists are just continuing the work you started.
No, you're wrong.
I heard it directly from your boss, Baker.
No. A nuclear missile on Rex?
So you really didn't know?
No. All the armament was built by a separate department, and the President personally supervised the final assembly of the main unit.
President Baker?
Yeah. I was never told exactly what they armed Rex with. I only know it's equipped with a Vulcan cannon, a laser, and a railgun.
This is gonna take a while, by the way. One of the longest cutscenes in the game.
A railgun, you said?
Yeah. It uses magnets to fire bullets at extremely high velocities. The technology was originally developed for the SDI system and later scrapped. We were successful in miniaturizing it in a joint venture between Arms Tech and Rivermore National Labs. The railgun is on Rex's right arm.
Metal Gear's main function is to launch nuclear missiles. You sure you're not forgetting something?
It's true that Metal Gear has a missile module on his back that can carry up to 8 missiles, but are you saying it was originally meant to carry nuclear missiles?
Oh, hell.
Yeah, but that's not all I think. If Metal Gear fired only standard nuclear missiles, then they should already have all the practical data they need.
No. Could it be? Metal Gear's co-developer, Rivermore National Labs, was working on a new type of nuclear weapon. They were using Nova and NIF laser nuclear fusion testing equipment and supercomputers.
So they developed a new type of nuclear
Yeah, I would have
weapon
changed
VR
my
testing
pants
lab,
by
huh?
this point instead of just
Yes, but
walking
you
around.
can't use virtual data on a battlefield. They would need actual launch data. These are some of the supercomputers. If you link these, you can test everything in a virtual environment. But it's all just theoretical.
So this exercise was designed to test the real thing.
What did our president do? If the terrorists launched that thing... Damn. Damn. I'm such a fool. It's all my fault.
Yeah.
The truth is, my grandfather was part of the Manhattan Project. He suffered with the guilt for the rest of his life. And my father, he was born on August 6th, 1945.
Your dad was a
Day of the
dick.
Hiroshima bomb. God's got a sense of humor, all right.
3 generations of Emmerich men. We must have the curse of nuclear weapons written into our DNA. I used to think that I could use science to help mankind. But the one that wound up getting used was me. Using science to help mankind, it's just in the movies.
That's enough crying. Pull yourself together. Where is Metal Gear? Where on this base are they keeping it?
Hal looks so old in this game.
Yeah, it looks like he has
doesn't
gray
He has
hair.
like gray hair and just old.
Rex
He's
is
like
the
super
underground
young.
maintenance base,
Where's that?
north of the communications tower, but it's a long way there.
The emergency override system for the detonation code is there too?
Yeah, in the maintenance base control room. You'd better hurry. If they were
Do we
planning
have
a
any
launch from the
details
start,
on
then
his
their ballistic
grandfather,
program
though?
is probably finished.
Because I
Since they
totally
haven't
forgot
called
that
for me
he
in a few
was
hours, they
part
must
of the
not need
Manhattan
me.
Project.
In other words, they must be ready to launch.
Meryl's got the detonation code override keys.
Yeah,
We'll link up with her.
2018.
We can't override the
Hal
launch. We'll
would
have to
been
destroy Rex.
38 in 2018. So this is what, 2005? So
Yeah.
this is what, 13 years before.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
So
show
he
you
would
the
have been
way.
25.
Yeah.
On that leg of
And
yours,
he looks like he's
you'll
like
just
8.
slow me down.
You'll need me if you're gonna destroy Rex.
I don't need you. I just need your brain.
I created Rex. It's my right.
Yeah, I don't
my
think they
duty
ever
to
went
destroy
into
him.
detail about his grandfather. Unless I'm forgetting about that completely.
If you get a chance, try to escape. When the coast is clear, I'll contact you by codec.
How am I supposed to escape from an island?
Okay.
Not.
I want you to hide somewhere and keep me informed. You know this place well, don't
So
you?
they just refer to him as Emmerich.
Don't worry, I've got
Basically,
this.
he worked on the Manhattan Project, as we just heard.
It's the same
And
stealth
then
technology
he
as the
began
Ninja.
suffering from a great
Foxhound was
deal
gonna
of
use
guilt,
them, but
which he
with
carried
this
with
I'll
him
be
for the rest
fine.
of his life.
Bad leg and all.
More guilt was added to Emmerich's life when
I want
his son
Meryl
was
to watch
born.
after you too.
August 6, 1945, which is the day of the Hiroshima bombing.
Yeah.
So,
Meryl, the engineer's okay.
That's a relief.
I want you to to after
let's see here.
Where
His
are you
wife
now?
often used to
Very
tell
close.
his son that he saved countless American boys with his
Oh, no.
research.
Damn, they've spotted me.
Although his respect ended up turning into disgust for his
Something's
father.
wrong.
Did you
in the
hear
5th
something?
grade, after
Wasn't
a
that some
Japanese
kind of
transfer
music?
student showed him pictures of the
What did she
aftermath.
look like?
Emmerich's death, his son and grandson
was
would
wearing
follow
the
his
same green
footsteps,
uniform
involving
as the
themselves in weapon
terrorists.
research. We really don't hear much about him. Metal Gear 3 does a little bit of talking.
A disguise?
Where Granin mentions his friend in the United States was strong to suggest to be either the father or grandfather of Hal
Way of walking.
to Naked Snake. And then the photograph in Granin's office in radio conversation with Cygnus
If she's
supported
disguised as the
all
enemy,
of that.
you'll
There
have
is
to
a
contact her
picture
when she's
of
alone, huh? There's only one place where
there
we
is
can
a
be sure she's
photograph
by
of
herself.
Dr. Emmerich in
Where's that?
one
be
of the
so
games.
dense.
I forgot which game it's in though. Yeah, there's
Here,
not a
use
ton
this security card.
to it. Peace Walker,
It's
that's
security
where he
level
has the
4.
picture. It's in Peace Walker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I totally forgot about that part. I wonder if there's an actual scientist named Emmerich who works on the Manhattan Project.
What's wrong? Getting all friendly.
And that's what his entire lineage is based off,
you're okay.
basically.
You're
That's something like
I'm a
Kojima
little
would do,
nervous.
in my
Everyone else I've
opinion.
saved suddenly dies.
You're bad luck.
Forget it, Doctor.
Call me Otacon.
Otacon?
It stands for Otaku Convention. An otaku's a guy like me who likes Japanimation.
Japanimation.
Japan was the first country to successfully...
When did you
define
ever
robots.
call it Japanimation?
They're still the best in the field of robotics.
And Japanese
I don't
cartoons played some
remember
part in that.
what these cutscenes
did.
are from. Is it just...
I didn't get into science to make
What is it
nuclear
called?
weapons.
No, I forgot the name.
That's
I want
wrong.
to say Psychonauts, but that's...
I became a scientist because I wanted
Something
to
like
make robots like the ones in the Japanese
Space
animes.
Nuts?
Space
Really,
Nuts, yeah.
it's true.
That's this... what they're showing, right?
Just sounds like a childish excuse to me.
Think you-
Yes.
You're right.
It's been a while since I
We have
watched
to
it,
take
but I think so.
responsibility. Science has
Police
always thrived
nuts.
on war. Greatest weapons of mass destruction were created
Police...
by scientists
Yeah,
who
Police
wanted to
Nuts,
be
that's
famous.
it, yeah.
But that's all over.
Nah,
now.
Zone of the Enders
I
wasn't
won't
made
take
back...
part in murder anymore.
Whatever. All I want from you is information.
Sure, I know everything about this whole base. Ask me anything about Rex or about this place.
I always want to
Also,
say
with this
Psychonauts.
stealth camouflage, I can sneak
I
in and
love
out of
that
the
game.
armory and mess hall. If you need
There's
ammo
no
or rations,
Emmerich
just tell me
on
and I'll
the
bring them to you.
scientist board of the Manhattan Project.
Nah. That would have been a
I'm on
nice
frequency 141.12.
tie-in.
See you later.
There's a lot of scientists involved. I didn't realize there were that many scientists involved.
Yeah. I've never played Zone of the Enders. It never looked fun to me. Because I'm not really a fan of like big mechs and things like that, so...
It looks like they're all dead now too. The last surviving one died in 2017.
See? History lessons. That's what you get here. There's 2 Zone of the Enders games, right? And it is PS2, I believe. Yeah, I've never played it. It never looked fun to me, personally. Like, it might be super good, I don't know. Yeah, Strangelove and Yui. Everyone's favorite Yui. Everybody loves Yui.
Yeah, I like the fact that he drowns himself. Because his son bangs his wife.
Spoilers! Not a joke, by the way. That's actually what happens.
Yeah. Hal bangs his stepmom, and then Huey kills himself because of it. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's how the Emmerich family rolls.
But we also can't talk about them.
True.
Yeah, are those expensive games? So I don't like buying. Wait. Oh no, you have to find her first, right? Wait, how does this work?
Dr. Strangelove gets shoved into a metal can and died.
I'm in the right place, right? I have to spot her and then she runs into the bathroom? Yeah, I think so. But, you know what? I'm gonna stop for today, though.
Snake, there's an old Chinese saying, a scholar
So,
who
let's
cherishes
save.
the love of comfort
For
is
sure.
not fit to be deemed a scholar. Einstein said it another way. He said that only a life lived for others is
We're
worth living.
pretty,
That's why I
like,
entered MIT
30% of the way
instead
through
of
the
Princeton or
game.
Vassar like my friends. I wanted to do applied physics, not just
If you're not
theoretical
counting
stuff.
cutscenes, at
I
least.
wanted to make things for people. The Soliton
We
radar
already
system or the
defeated
Kovac
3
system.
bosses.
I just wanted to make
Pretty good.
something that would be useful for people. I think that it was the same for Dr. Emmerich.
What are you to do with your life
But
now? I
he
don't
was
know.
used like a
We'll
tool.
see if there's
Used to
anybody
make a
to
horrible killing machine.
host.
Maybe it would be better if engineers like us just stopped making things. I don't know.
But yeah, as you might notice, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Because I still love this game. It's so good. Even for a PS1 era game, this still looks good even. In my opinion.
You know it would go good after this. Crazy playing Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah, that was like a huge step forward. The only problem I have with Metal Gear Solid 2 is that everything looks the same because you're constantly in that... in the bunker, basically. What's it called? I forgot.
The big shell?
Yeah, the big shell. I did that on purpose. Guess we saved.
Crazy, it's your turn to stream Metal Gear Solid 2 now.
He already did that. Yeah, you can stream a Metal Gear, I don't know.
You were playing some racing game earlier. Weren't you playing some racing game earlier today?
Forza?
Forza? You crashed into more cars?
What I don't know, you pick your game.
Which Metal Gear? I want you to play 4. I want to watch a movie.
Yeah, that's not playing much, but... But yeah, that's it for today, at least. We will come back with this soon enough. I don't know if it's gonna be tomorrow, but soon enough at least. I really love this game. But yeah, I'll just continue with the playthrough as we're doing it right now, and then when we do the second playthrough, I'll have some more information. I think that's the best way to tackle this, because then we're gonna have some fun with it. Depending on what the chat decides what will happen, I'll either have the bandana or the stealth suit. No, yeah, we'll figure that out.